Monte Cassino is perhaps the most perfectly defensible point of terrain in the whole of Europe. Worse, it's defended by what our General Freiberg has called the best division in the German army. We've battered our heads against it for months. Every attack has failed. You are going to attack it again. This time, we've been able to move far more force into position than the Germans suspect. Maximum resources are at hand, and there is no further excuse for failure. At a minimum, you must seize not only Cassino Town, but the mountain behind it. If the remaining marked objectives are also seized, we will be in a position to control the Liri Valley and Route 6, the short route to Rome. This is a large-scale operation that will also include the coastal area, which provides us with the straightest line to link up with our forces at Anzio. If successful, we may put the entire German 10th Army into the bag and prevent them from withdrawing to yet another line of mountain defenses farther north.
Hello YouTube, welcome back to Panzercorps, the Allied Corps expansion, or standalone, depending on what you've purchased before. We are playing the assault on Monte Cassino, and this was very bloody and very drawn out. Italy as a whole, the Allies had a lot of trouble with, just because of the terrain and the very defensible positions that the Germans could obtain and really hold for a very long time. So because of this, we're going to have to take Cassino. Now, we had a choice between the Anzio landing and Cassino, and I chose Cassino. Now, remember, I've never played this before, so I don't know which one is easier, which one's harder. I'm assuming this one's easier, because while this one's not a piece of cake by any stretch, it's not all that difficult either. So here's a replay of me getting a decisive victory on Monte Cassino. Looks like I did do some upgrading to probably Firefly class tanks. Yep, sure did. Those are going to be used all the way up to the end of the war and are typically the best Allied tanks you can buy, in my opinion. The Cromwells are pretty good too, but the cost of upgrade is kind of tough to justify, so... Okay. Now the beginning part here is not a big deal. It's pretty easy to make it through all these guys, but once you get past them and you start approaching the farther to the left side of the map, it gets real difficult quick. Rugged defense against a Firefly at 13 overstrength doesn't do much. We do have some New Zealanders, some Poles, and perhaps some Indians too? I'm not sure. Looks like it. Maybe some Canadians. Pretty much everybody was participating in this, and Commonwealth as well as American troops. Nice. Always want to try to distract that artillery, get it out of the way. He's got aircraft back there. That's too bad. Very nice. Got some mountain units there. Okay. Chewing us up there a bit on our Polish troops, unfortunately. Those are literally top-end troops. At 15 overstrength, that's as experienced as you can ever get, so ouch. Good old Sherman's, reliable as ever. fairly low on prestige. Because of the Firefly upgrades, we do lose a lot of prestige. However, those upgrades do allow us to really push the advantage in terms of what we do have. So, can't say as it's totally bad. Got some decent kills there. Nice. Can't hate that. Oh wow. Even better. All those were absolutely beautiful. Trying to finish him off here. Couldn't get it done. Wow, surprised we didn't get more damage on him. Okay. That made up for it. Taking a seriously hard beating over that artillery, that's for sure. So you can actually see what I'm unable to see right there. All the equipment and whatnot that he has in the background. Just an absolute ton. And that's really where, you know, the issues start to set in. The Panthers and the Stoogs. Again though, he doesn't push it. He doesn't push that in defense of Casino, he pushes it in defense of some of the objectives kind of behind you, which is interesting because I would think that right there where I'm currently fighting would be a better location to stop me from crossing, considering it's so difficult to get across. But no, that wasn't the way he decided to do it. So. Wolf 198, that's a very good aircraft. He did down it, excuse me. Did got rid of that artillery unit with our Firefly there. Took the Stug out as well. Okay. Oh wow, that wasn't very helpful. At least we got the kill though. Interesting. Oh, that's why I moved it, because I thought I would just, yeah, there we go. Just one shot that scout car anyway, so what difference does it make? Definitely right. Wow. Come on. Get killed there. It's insane that we can just outright kill a 10 strength unit with those fireflies like that. It's amazing. Artillery. It's amazing how much artillery has. It's a ton of artillery. The other thing that the computer does a lot is instead of pushing their advantage, it will push like 1 or 2 units forward and then kind of slowly advance on you, which typically is not the best idea. I'll get wrecked. If you're going to defend, you should just all out defend and just get to the point where you're dug in and they're not going to be able to dig you out. But it's definitely not something the computer generally does. So. Okay. We're just mowing these guys down one by one here. Was his anti-aircraft gun, his mobile anti-aircraft gun, that is. And he's got an 88 as well, which we just hammered pretty hard. Oh, nice. That is an anti-tank tank. I think it's like a Wolverine or something. I can't remember. Hellcat, not a Wolverine. Hellcat. Finally starting to dig that guy out of there. Being up in the hills like that really makes it difficult. Still didn't get him though. He's still alive, so have to wait another turn to get him. Attack +1 for our artillery. Take that. Pioneer did a really good job there of defending. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. It's German infantry, right? They always were pretty good. Nice. It's the kind of attacks we need to be successful. +1 movement. I actually don't mind +1 movement on really anything. Even artillery, that's much better than spotting. Like, I feel spotting is so freaking useless. Spotting on, say, a scout car would be fine. But spotting on an infantry unit or an artillery unit, you know, something like that is completely pointless. Got an 88 hidden back there. Germans in their 88s. Ooh. Oh, that just wrecked us pretty hardcore. It was a non-core unit though, so honestly it's not that big a deal. Firefly to the rescue! Okay. Scout car attack on the 88. Did manage to take him out. Nicely done there. Attack +1, that's what's up. That'll help our Sherman out significantly. Now, that is somewhat of a risky maneuver I just did, but I think in the end it'll pay off. I need to get pushed right up against these artillery units to get rid of them, so... French over there, taking over some spots for us. Almost got him one shot. These fireflies are just crazy good. So his artillery will be out of ammunition now. As will ours. One of them anyway. Okay, so they traded exactly even then. I did re-arm that artillery unit, so I'm focusing down that first, and then I'll focus the other one. go. Of course, he's got a couple 88s hidden back here. Those without support are basically dead. Ripping them to shreds still. Fireflies are just amazing. If you have the cash, the prestige to upgrade to those, it's totally worth it, because I'm telling you, it's night and day. The Churchills are still really good, don't get me wrong, but compared to the Fireflies, they're kind of a joke. That's a commando unit, and he did well. Got a couple decent-sized anti-tank guns up ahead, so we're going to try to soften them up a bit. With artillery support, so definitely formidable. Pretty acceptable losses there overall. Ooh. 10 and 0. Get wrecked. One shot Shrek. Oh, come on. And how'd that work out for you? Well, it worked out a lot better on defense. Well, they live to fight another day, I guess. Trying to capture this airfield here. I'm not doing a very good job of it. Okay. Digging out the last remnants here. The Abbey. Finally did get him out of there. 88s. Taking care of them one by one too. Good job. I guess once the Shermans get some experience, they're okay, but I don't know. I still feel like they're just hard. They're not. Honestly, they're not even as good as the Churchill. Get some more ammunition for these guys. We will be out of ammo there. We paid for it a little bit. Not much. So I went in tank mode there. And it didn't really work out for me. Panther versus or Firefly or Sherman paired Firefly. I call them Fireflies because it hurts me to call them a Sherman. Because the typical Shermans that the Americans get are not very good, so the Fireflies really are in a class of their own. So the Free French still capturing objectives and destroying pillboxes and all kinds of good stuff. Nice shot. Wow, almost got him in one shot. That was really close. Peter chose to do absolutely nothing on their turn there. Pretty unusual. Okay. Get rid of this last 88 up here. Trying to get in behind them to take care of that artillery. Okay. Nice hits there. Oh, come on. Not that it really made a difference or anything, it just would have been nice to not have to go through that. Okay. Start heading back the other direction to go assist our friends up there. Scout car is getting pounded pretty heavily there. Tank hidden up there. Nice. Attack +1. Take that for sure. We might lose that scout car. It is possible. No, doesn't look like we will. Whoa. Put him to shame. Okay. Almost destroyed that Wesp in one shot, I think that's what it's called. Or is it a Hummel? I'm not sure. Either way. There we go. That's more like it. Already decided that that wasn't going to be much of a threat, so... So that is a Hummel. Okay. It was worth a try. Yet another objective has fallen to our guys. Interesting. Oh, okay, that makes sense. He's probably going to get destroyed. However, that was a non-core unit, so I don't really feel like that's a big deal. That's a big deal. I didn't want that to happen. Lots of anti-aircraft there. Surprised he even got a kill there. Yeah, not bad. Actually got 2 kills there. Couldn't quite get that one. Oh, there we go. Kind of sneaking around with the mountain groups there. Get in behind them, although I don't know why, because by the time we get over, they'll probably be dead anyway. Not my guys, but their guys. Actually put some hurt on the Firefly there. Okay, so we'll take that objective as well. Got some artillery coming up. Finally, the Mosquito finished off that tank counterattack. Moved in a Panther there. Don't have a ton of prestige here to work with, so I'm sparing with what we lose. There we go. Get rid of that anti-aircraft unit. Getting the best of these guys at this point. Don't have much left. They have that Mons, but other than that, they don't have much. Firefly. And some artillery support. Really should be moving the Mosquito to the north, but I kind of played away with this guy. He actually put the hurt on us there, surprisingly. That's a 4G. Not unit coming down after us. Barely survived. Slowly but surely gnawing away at that Panther. And that'll be the last of the 4G. It's a pretty risky maneuver. Artillery for their home, which is really going to help us get them out of here. Give us a little more prestige there. Oh, wow. That was excellent. Got rid of that Falstrom. Pick on this tiny little anti-aircraft unit here. Commando unit suffering some casualties there. Wow. Wow. That was pretty good. That 4-string thing is about to be wrecked. Decent defense. I'm not giving that spot up easily. The good thing is, though, is he will pretty much never have any entrenchment, so it does make a difference when it comes time for us to finally destroy him. Interesting. There we go. That's how you do it. Good control to 7, buddy. Okay, alright. Not bad. Pretty good, actually. Managed to knock him out. So, scout car might eat it right there. That's definitely a possibility. Okay. So we did take the position finally. Almost got him knocked out here. They're just so tough to remove. Ooh, that is really hard, but then again, we hit him pretty good too, so... Couldn't give us the kill. I'll take that airfield from you here in a second. I don't know why I didn't move the mosquito back up. I must have missed out on the fact that it was down there. Or maybe I thought it didn't matter, but it could have helped. A few turns ago it could have made a big difference, but definitely not now. Oh, okay then. Not sure what the computer was thinking there. Attacking the fireflies. Not a good idea. Did quite a bit of damage there. Our guys are pretty much at the end of their ropes here. They need to destroy the remaining enemies and move on to the next scenario because we need some rest and recuperation at this point. That was a bit ridiculous. There we go. Finally dug him out of that trench. So close. Can we get him? Yes, we can. He managed to get himself the silver star. That's cool. Haven't seen that one yet. Well, in a while, anyway, because I played this. I did see it. Wow, 0 damage. That didn't exactly go as planned. Engineers putting up a heck of a fight. decided that we want this airfield. He is not budging. Okay. Nice. Another silver star. And initiative +1. Initiative's decent. Okay, there we go. We got some kills finally. Should be able to get them out of there now. There we go. Since I had the extra time, I just decided to go ahead and capture all these objectives, might as well. And there you go, guys. There's Triumph. I hope you liked the video. If you did, check out my other videos. I do have a series of videos going on. So if you're interested in seeing those, go ahead and check them out. I hope you guys have a good one. As always, I'll see you in the next video.